Okay, okay. As you wish. You're my person. All famous around the book world for being catchphrases of beloved couples and adored best friends. But are these our favourite couples? Stay tuned to find out.
What are you currently reading?
I am currently reading 3 books.
Oh, yep.
I'm back
to the
my
numerous books.
Yeah, back to my numerous books after I finally got over Conjuring of Light.
Mm-hmm.
I had a bit of a slump. It took a while, but once I got through that, I just started nailing them. So I'm currently reading The Tattooist of Auschwitz by Heather Morris on my Kindle. A Simple Favor by Darcy Bell in paperback actual book form. And then I finally got to the top of the list of the holds for Rich People Problems by Kevin Kwan, which is the 3rd book in the Crazy Rich Asians series on audiobook.
Oh, it's the 3rd book.
It's the 3rd book, yep.
What's the second one called?
China Rich Girlfriend, I think. They're really bad names.
Yeah.
And I can't tell if it's like they weren't written in English previously and they're kind of like been like translated, or not, because the book sounds like it was written in English and it's been like written for, I don't know, the Western world to like understand their culture kind of thing, but the titles are awful.
Yeah.
China Rich Girlfriend, Rich People Problems.
Yeah.
Like Crazy Rich Asians is okay, but it just went downhill from there. But but I'm enjoying all 3. And
okay, good.
Yeah, and A Simple Favor is probably like my least favorite out of the 3 at the moment, but it's been passed around my family at the moment, so I kind of feel like I have to finish it to be like, we can talk about it kind of thing.
Yes.
But yeah, it's not my kind of thing. It's a murder mystery type thing.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's weird.
Is that a movie as well?
Yeah. I think
it's recently the movie that came out last year?
Yeah, with Anna Kendrick and...
Yeah, I've seen that movie.
Have you seen that movie?
Yeah, I have. I wondered why the title was familiar.
Okay, don't tell me what happens, but...
Okay.
I'm currently at the part where they've just discovered she's died and her best friend and her husband are like shacking up and it's weird.
Okay. Yeah.
And I'm like... Yeah. It's making me feel uncomfortable.
Okay.
But
yes.
We'll see how it goes. Because I do have the movie ready to watch after I finish the book.
Yeah, I think I remembered thinking that the movie was weird, but also kind of enjoying it. But also, I possibly wouldn't watch it again, maybe. You know,
I
kind of
like
one
it's
of those.
Definitely one of those books that I wouldn't read it again.
Yeah.
But the other 2 I'm really enjoying.
Good.
So what are you currently reading?
Oh, man. I am not even halfway through. Okay, look. So this is A Queen of Air and Darkness by Cassandra Clare. And this, listeners, is the book that's 880 pages. And is that right? Is that what I said? Basically, think of the biggest book you've ever seen in your life and then double it. That is how big this book is. And I thought I was doing really well at 386 pages in. But then when I put that number into Goodreads, it told me I was only 43% through at nearly 400 pages. And I want to cry. Like, it looks pretty central when I'm holding it up. But it's like slightly off. I guess it's like 7% off halfway. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Goodreads being accurate. Oh, but man... And I don't know if I'm enjoying it. Like, I am, but also I'm kind of not. I think it's because it's so long, and I just think that the majority of it could be shortened down.
Yeah.
And also, my other gripe so far with it is that it's very jumpy around all the time. So, like, within one chapter, you'll get the different stories that kind of go through the book, but all in one chapter. So you'll have like 2 pages of one character in this location, and then you'll jump to this character in this other location, and kind of their stories do like mix because they're all like related or whatever. But yeah, it's a bit like jumpy or something. I don't know. Anyway, it's long, and I'm not. Yeah, it's taking me nearly 2 weeks to get this far.
Unless they're like something really amazing, like Harry Potter or something, you kind of get to a point where you're kind of over it.
Yeah.
You're like,
yeah.
Like, I just want this finished now. I'm kind of over the story.
Yeah, and at page 386, I've only just reached part 2.
Yeah.
Like it says part 2, and so I'm like, oh, come on, is it done yet? Yeah. Okay, but the good thing about this book, which is not in any of the other books, is that it's got like these pretty picture things in it. And they're kind of fun when you get to them after, pages and pages and pages of writing. You're kind of suddenly like surprised with this like lovely drawing.
It's like a little treat for getting so far.
Yeah, it's like you're doing well. I'll post some of these on Instagram so you guys can see them, but they're pretty fun. So that's kind of my, like, the saving grace. But then maybe don't look too far because you might see spoilers. So there's that as well. I'm just going to put that right there. The other book that I am reading on audiobook is Siege and Storm by Leigh Bardugo, which is the second in the Shadow and Bone series, which I'm trying to reread this year. Go back to our first episode of the season. I am enjoying it just as much as the first time I read it.
Yeah.
But it is very different on audiobook.
Yeah, I feel like you don't absorb it as much as you would if you actually read it.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah.
Yeah.
And because you put, like, so much of your own kind of spin on things when you read a book by yourself, like a physical book, you don't get that with an audiobook, and you get whatever the narrator is kind of putting into it. I don't know. Like, the characters seem slightly different than what I remember, probably just because of, like, the way they say things or intonation or, things like that. So, and maybe because I'm listening to it on 1.5 speed, but, that's a whole nother story. It's a faster story, I tell you. But yeah, I had to get these audiobooks on actual CD-ROMs and then put them onto the computer and then put those onto my phone and then download an app that was going to actually make me able to listen to them. And it's been a whole drama. But it was cheaper to buy the physical copies of the discs than find them online at some, like, Audible or whatever. So, I have physical copies on audiobook. And I think that's all I'm reading at the moment. I mean, Goodreads would tell you otherwise. I'm also apparently reading, where is it? Oh, it's propping up my tablet. Mythos by Stephen Fry, but I've only, like, read a quarter of the book so far.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to get through that one. But that's not like an ongoing thing. That's like every once in a while I'll pick it up and read a chapter.
Yeah, technically I'm through, like, 2 other audiobooks, like 10% through.
Oh,
but I wouldn't count them as actually reading. Cause,
It's a sometimes reading, not a currently reading.
Yeah, I have an audiobook that I would rather be reading right now.
Yes, exactly.
So you're going to be pushed to the end and probably going to have to be returned by the time I finish this book.
Yes.
But, hey.
Cool. Have you had any book mail recently?
The last one I got was On the Come Up, which was last week.
Oh, awesome. Yes.
I have not received my piles of books that I've been promised.
I'm just, like, really excited about my pile of books right now. It's very exciting. But also, flippin' Cassandra Clare's book is too long and I can't get to them.
I think you should just put it down and then read.
But then I don't know if I'll pick it up again.
I guess not.
I don't know. I just need a power on through. But it's
taken you 2 weeks to get almost halfway.
It has. I wish you could read at 1.75 speed, I mean, I guess you can. It's like skim reading.
You could get the audiobook and just read it, like, with the audiobook playing and just, like...
Yeah. I'll be, like, flipping pages real fast and people will be like, what on earth is she doing? Oh, yeah. Nah. Oh, jeepers. Anyway. So my exciting news that I wanted to talk about was I got a email newsletter from Lee Bardugo. And
What?
if you remember in the last, just because you can sign up to her
Okay.
newsletters or whatever.
Not like she's like
it did
personally
say like,
emailed you.
yeah. It did say like, hello, Anjali on it. And I was like, what? Because she doesn't send them very often. And so I had like forgotten. I was like, what is this? And I opened it and I was like, oh yes, just generic newsletter. That's okay. That's cool. But anyway, on that, she's got a paragraph about the Netflix adaptation of Shadow and Bone series and Six of Crows duology. Last episode, we talked about how they were mushing the two series together to create a Netflix adaptation. And according to the newsletter, they are planning to start shooting before the end of the year. So I'm thinking like end of next year, there might be a show.
But it's Netflix, so Netflix seems to actually do things pretty fast.
Yeah, so I don't know if they'll like bang out all the shoot and then So and by the time when she sent their newsletter, they were talking through the second and third episodes, and she loved what they had planned. So if she loves it, then hopefully it'll be good.
It's exciting.
It is exciting.
I don't really have any book exciting news, but I have a very irrelevant news that came out today, and that the new Pokemon is coming out in like October, November.
I know. I saw you getting excited about something Pokemon. Yeah. That is awesome.
It looks kind of lame, but it's just a new Pokemon.
So really? Okay. Yeah.
Main feature.
Main feature.
All about the couples.
All about the couples from fiction.
I struggled so hard. I was just staring at all my books and going, I can't. Like, you're alright, but.
Yeah, it was really hard to pick kind of favorites. Yeah.
I have 2 top couples and 1 top besties.
Okay. So best friends or like best groups of friends?
Yeah, like besties / family / groups kind of thing.
And then like a couple like romantically involved couples.
Yeah, and technically some of them on my besties pile are kind of turned into couples, but I kept them on besties because they're like...
Yeah, nice.
That kind of thing. Yeah.
Okay, you want to kick us off with something?
I don't know.
I can kick us off if you like.
Yeah, why not? I don't know where to start.
Okay, I'm just going to start literally at the top of my list. So, favourite couples from fiction. My kind of first thought was Hermione and Ron. But then I don't know if I actually love them as a couple. But that was like my first thought. You know? So I think I like them eventually, but you clearly don't like them together. Look at that face. Tell me why.
No,
Tell me why.
I think that was why I wanted to talk about our least favourites.
Okay.
Not Ron and Hermione in particular, but Harry and Ginny in particular.
Yes. Yeah.
And no matter book Ginny, movie Ginny, I don't care. But I think it's just the younger Potter people who just kind of got shoved together.
Yeah.
I don't think they suited each other. And it was weird. Whereas, like, obviously Molly and Arthur are, like, perfect for each other and all those kind of things. So all the older people are totally fine, but all the younger people that got shoved together in Harry Potter, I just can't stand.
It's all a bit awkward sometimes, eh? Yeah. Yeah. Even Ron and Hermione?
I think out of them all, they're probably the best. But I still kind of...
I think that's why they were on my list.
Struggle a little bit with them.
I do love, like, other couples in Harry Potter. I do love, like, Tonks and Lupin together. Yeah, it's just so cute. Oh, man. Spoiler alert, their death, like, totally wrecked me. I was like, man, you guys!
Yes, I can't believe they killed off both of them. Like, they just got together. They just had Teddy, and then they both died. And that scene in the movie where they're, like, holding hands,
it's just so
basically,
sad.
it's just...
I know.
I actually think they're one of the, like, the 2 that were the worst deaths in Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Everybody talks about Dobby, and I love Dobby, but...
Yeah.
Tonks and Lupin was so sad, and then
Yeah.
it's Fred that dies, right, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and Fred. Just the three of them, it's just like...
They had so much more to live for.
I know.
And out of all, like, the Marauders, Lupin is, like, by far the best.
Yes.
Like,
yes.
I like Sirius, he's great, but also, like, you don't... Like, his story stops in book 5. You know, like, you don't get him as much as Lupin. Also, Lupin gives people chocolate, so I'm sorry.
Lupin is,
he
like,
wins.
the best. Because he's the best teacher and everything. And then Sirius is, like, you get basically, like, 2 books, but technically it's 3 books, but it's, like, half in each of the...
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, other couples.
Yeah. Anyway, this is not a Harry Potter episode, although we could continue.
I think that definitely would be a good topic, just talking about all the people in Harry Potter.
Yeah, just all the characters.
Let's move on.
What else have I got? Eleanor and Park from Eleanor
I have them
and
too.
Park. Yay! They're just so adorable.
I don't remember them, but I remember liking them.
Yeah, me too. Because they meet or they start sitting next to each other on the bus. That's what I remember, on the school bus to and from school, sharing headphones, eh? They share headphones? Yeah. And it's just, it's so cute how much cute they are. That was a perfect sentence. But, you know, it's just they're like, oh, like typical Rainbow Rowell.
Yeah.
Kind of gooey, squishy, cute love type thing. So cute.
I feel like there's going to be a lot of this in this episode.
Like, aww.
They're just so cute.
Cute. So
I
cute.
love it so much.
Yes. Imagine if you were another person, like, on that bus. Like, you weren't, like, a named character. You were just going to school and just, like, watching their, like, relationship,
that
like,
would be
play
weird.
out. It would be weird, but, you know, like,
it's a great book, but if it was, like, reality, that would be really kind of weird.
Yeah. But I don't know, I just feel like I saw my friends, like, get together at high school or whatever, and I was like, oh, you guys, that's so cute. I mean, it never lasted, but, you know, it was cute at the time.
Yeah. Like, Eleanor and Park probably never lasted, but...
No, probably not.
But it was cute while it lasted.
It was so cute, yeah. Do you have any other rainbow couples on your list?
No, because I couldn't really remember them. I couldn't really remember if, like, any of them got together and stuff. Like, I know there was an interest in Fangirl, wasn't there?
Yeah, Kath and Levi.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't really remember that either.
I, like, scrolled through my entire Goodreads red
Did you? The whole thing, yeah.
shelf thing, trying to find it for everybody. But, yeah, I scrolled past them, I'm like, I don't remember you. I'm sorry. So obviously you weren't that great. I think probably a little bit similar is Anna and Etienne from Anna and the French Kiss.
Okay, yeah.
I don't really remember why I liked them, but they seemed cute. And I remember they were cute.
Yeah.
And, well, the whole book is about them getting together pretty much and their relationship. So I really can't wait to reread this year. It is on my list, isn't it? It should be on my list.
It is.
I think it is.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. So I will find out more about them.
Cool.
My second read.
Yeah. Speaking of Lee Bardugo, I don't think it's a spoiler. Like, it kind of is, but it kind of isn't. Like, it's kind of obvious, I think, from the beginning.
I feel like we're probably going to say a few spoilers, but...
yeah. Anyway, Kaz and Inej from Six of Crows end up together at the end of the duology. Yeah. Do they? Yeah, they do. Yeah. But, like, it's very, like, it's kind of slow going, their relationship, kind of, because it's like a squad of them, and they do these heists and stuff, and it's brilliant. But, yeah, they kind of just start off as kind of squad buddies, you know, from the beginning, and then they kind of, it's very slow going and more natural than, like, love at first sight type thing. And their characters, like, individually are epic.
That kind of reminds me of Kellen Delilah in Darker Shade of Magic. Is that the actual first one? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I put them down on my besties list.
Yeah, me too.
But they do technically end up together, but it's kind of it's a bit weird.
Yeah.
Like I get they kind of suit each other, but like I feel weird of them being a couple, so I prefer them as besties.
Yeah, me too. I'm the same.
Yeah. Yeah. As well as Cal and Rye.
Yeah.
Who are like perfect.
Yes.
Like, those three.
They're so good.
Separately but like together.
Yeah.
Yeah. There.
Who else have you got on your list?
Okay, let's start off with my top.
Oh yeah.
My top couple.
Yeah, tell me.
Who was no question. They're at the top because they are like.
I know who it is.
Oh my god, I was about to say.
Yeah,
you know who it is. I know you know who it is. I legit just went to say my OTP.
Yeah.
I have not used that phrase since I was probably like 16.
I was just gonna say, are you like 16? Oh wow, bring it back. Just bring it back. It's fine.
Yeah. As I call them, Rysand and Fairy, but I know it's Rysand and Fairy.
Yeah.
But you know, my loves, I just can't.
And you know what was sad? When we were making these lists, I thought of them as well, and I haven't even got to the part in the series when they're together.
Oh,
like I have no idea what they're like as a couple.
Oh, I
because
can't.
he's barely in the first book, you know.
I just can't wait till you get there.
Yeah, I think because online I've seen so many things, you know, Feyre and Rysand together, and like people swooning and being like, "Ooh, yay!"
I swear I was never gonna get one of those. Like, so the phrase is gone from me. Let's stick with OTP for now. I was never gonna get one of those. Like, I was never gonna fangirl over a couple. I didn't feel like I was gonna do that for like ever. I'd grown up. I'd grown out of that. I didn't ship it.
Nope.
Ship. That's it. I didn't ship anybody.
Yeah.
But then that happened, and I was 16 all over again, and I really do wonder what my life would have been like if I discovered these at like 16.
Yeah. Like how far down the fangirl, you know, hole would you have gone?
Yeah. Like, would they have replaced Harry Potter?
Oh, man.
Because, like...
No. Right? Really?
No, because, like, my late teens was when I, like, properly got into Harry Potter. Like, it was, like, my love. Whereas, obviously, I'd read it and I enjoyed it and blah, 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 blah. But, like, then I found people who liked it as well.
Ah, yes, the people.
The people that I could discuss
the power
it with.
of the masses.
The fellow Potterheads.
Yes.
So, if I had found this, like, before that, would that have taken over my life? I don't know. We will never know.
Might have
Either
done.
way, I've just spent, like, 10 minutes talking about them. So, your turn.
Yeah, okay, good. Okay, who else have I got? Alosa and Raiden from Daughter of the Pirate King. I think I've mentioned this before.
Yes.
It's a duology by Tricia Levenseller. And it's like, I remember the front cover of the first book describes Alosa as a female Captain Jack Sparrow.
Yeah.
And their kind of little mini love story is it's fun. Yeah, I think it's fun to read. She's very feisty. She's a feisty character, and I like her. So, also, everything happens on a pirate ship, so can you go wrong? I don't know, can you?
I don't think
Probably
so.
not. No, exactly. Yeah, so they were really cool. And I'm kind of bummed there's only 2 books.
Is it confirmed that there's no more books?
Unsure. It is labelled as a duology, but...
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Is it a duology until they announce a third one?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Because that does happen sometimes.
Like, I really thought Scythe and Thunderhead were a duology, and then turns out no.
Oh, yeah? Yeah. Nope. All right.
Yeah.
Who's next?
My second on my top 3 kind of doesn't count because it's not a book, but it's a web comic thing, and it's Persephone and Hades.
Yep.
They're not technically together yet, but
they will be.
They will be.
Yeah.
And it's on hiatus at the moment.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
So this is the perfect time for me to actually pick it up and read it.
Yeah. I think it comes back the end of March, so it's away for like a month.
Okay.
But I didn't realise that until I finished the last, like, bit. And I was like, no!
Yeah.
I could have saved it.
Yeah.
But,
Oh, bummer.
yeah.
Okay.
It's quite a cliffhanger, so maybe don't.
Oh, okay. Although, the amount of time I'm taking to read this colossal doorstep, I might not have to wait if I start reading it at the end of March.
Well, it's kind of like easier to read, so maybe you can read like a couple of, I don't know what they're called, episodes.
Yeah.
I don't know. In between your gigantic book.
Oh, yeah.
Take a breather.
Man. It's just so big. It's so big. Quick sidebar, though. I did get The Devil's Thief from Lisa Maxwell recently, which is the second book in the Last Magician series, which, podcast listeners, was the book that I raved about in our episode last season when we talked with Erin and Rhea. Very cool book. That book, which I'm just flipping to the end of to find the bit that's not the author's note. Hang on, hold up. That is, but don't also read it, is 686 pages. See, that's quite big as well, but not quite 880. But still really big. I think there should be a limit of like 450.
Yeah.
Like, I'm okay with a 450 book.
I feel like I'm definitely over it by the time it gets to 500.
Yeah.
I think that's the thing with like longer series books, is they just want to go bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
It's like, no, you don't
like,
have to.
I'm fine with like series. Yeah. But like the length of the book. Just break it into 2. It's fine.
Yeah.
In fact, you'll probably make more money if you break it into 2.
Like, it's positives for everybody.
Yeah. And we'll all get along better.
I'm sure you could get signed for 2. I'm sure it won't be that much of a problem. You're probably a great author and they love you anyway.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yep.
Yeah. Speaking of long series, another one I have on my list is Clary and Jace from City of Bones Mortal Instruments series.
Is this, you do like them?
I do. And
yes. Okay. Yeah.
It's the end of the first book where they find out that they're siblings, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think so.
That hurt me. That hurt me so bad.
Oh, yeah. I think it crushed a lot of people's souls.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a whole, like, roller coaster of a relationship.
Yeah.
That one.
Because I haven't actually finished that series.
Okay. They're in it actually quite a lot in this colossal book I'm reading.
Are they?
They're in it quite a lot. And because this kind of trilogy, the Dark Artifices trilogy, comes after, I think it comes after the Mortal Instruments series by about 5 years, I think.
Okay, yeah.
So, like, Jace and Clary are, like, mid-20s in this book. But they haven't really changed, to be honest. They're pretty much
Do they
the same.
end up together and they're not actually siblings? Because I remember there's, like, they're siblings, they're not siblings, they're siblings, they're not siblings.
Yeah,
and it's
so
really
they're not siblings, and then, surprise, they are siblings, but oh wait, they're not actually siblings, because Jace isn't actually who they think he was.
Yeah.
It's very confusing, the whole series. And then they do get together and stay together.
Good. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure I got to that part, because I think I only haven't read the last one.
Oh, the last one? Okay.
So it's Heavenly Fire's last one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't read that one, but I think I've read all the ones before that.
Yeah.
But it was a while ago, so I can't remember.
Yeah. Yeah.
I swear that is like half our podcast is, I read this ages ago, so I can't actually remember, I think it was this. I'm sorry, listeners. I swear I read books.
Yeah, I was going to say they shouldn't let us record a podcast, but literally nobody has, like, told us we can or we can't, so there's that.
It's like,
yeah.
But how are you meant to... You can't reread everything and then read new ones at the same time.
You can't.
So...
You can't retain all the stories in your brain and all the details.
I mean, we've both read like 4 books this month.
I know. Well,
I can't remember what they were, let alone who the characters were and if they were in love or if they were like...
Yeah. What did I even read?
Don't know.
Yeah. Who knows?
I know I marked them all pretty high, so I must have enjoyed them.
Yeah.
But...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are there any other couples from that series that you enjoy or don't enjoy that you can remember?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to remember their names.
Cool.
Alec and what's his name, the magician?
Magnus.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. You like them?
I do.
I like them as well. Yeah.
I do. I like them better than Chloe and Jace. I just forgot about them until you just mentioned it. I was like, oh my god,
you
yes.
forgot about Malik?
Yes.
What is happening?
It was such a long time ago.
Yeah. They're also in these other series as well, which is really fun when they kind of show up.
Are they still together?
Yes.
Yes.
Spoilers. Yeah. Yeah, a lot kind of happens.
Yeah, because the TV show, Magnus in the TV show, I don't like him.
Okay, yeah.
I prefer the guy in the movie.
Yeah, I can't even remember what the guy in the movie looks like. But that's literally because I watched Shadowhunters like last night. So, yeah. Like literally last night.
I don't really remember any other couples in there.
I always, because Simon, so Clary's best friend, seems to go through a lot of girlfriends throughout the course of the series.
Yeah.
But eventually he ends up with Isabel.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's all coming back to
No,
me.
yeah, you should definitely know that by now. Yeah, and their relationship is, like, weird, because they're so different, but maybe it works. I don't know.
It kind of feels like they had 6 of them and they've coupled them
just
off and then they
off?
just ended up with the end ones.
Yeah. Oh, you two are left. All right. It's like picked last for the team.
Like, you have to have each other now.
Yeah.
Be in love for life, but...
Yeah, good luck. Yeah. The other series, which you haven't read yet, the Clockwork Angel series,
Yep, no, I haven't.
Infernal Devices? I think that's what it's called. You haven't read that?
No. I have one of the books, but I haven't read it.
That's right.
I don't even know if the book is that book is the first one.
Clockwork Angel is the first one, I think.
That might be the one I have.
I think it's Clockwork Angel, yeah. Anyway, so Tessa is the main character, and she has, like, this thing with Will, but then she also kind of has this thing with Jem, but I'm not going to say anymore, and it kind of gets very complicated. But, and I have never been able to, because I really like that series. I think I like it more than the Mortal Instruments series. Maybe because there's only 3 books and not 6. Anyway. Maybe it's a length thing going on. Yeah, I could never figure out if I liked her better with one character or the other. So, yes, maybe I need to reread and kind of decide that.
Speaking of, are you Team Jacob or are you Team Edward?
Neither.
Neither?
Yeah, okay, so...
Second quick one. Are you Team Gale or are you Team Peter? I feel like we've done this before.
I feel like we've done this before, and I feel like I don't remember what my answer was, and I also want to say neither.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Because Bella and Edward are on my, like, didn't like them list. But that's probably more so just because I didn't like Bella at all. I don't know. And he was a weirdo. Anyway,
I'm
I
also
don't know.
neither, but I feel like as a kid, when I was reading them, I was a Team Jacob.
Okay.
I'm also a Team Gale.
Yeah. Yeah, I was going to say you're Gale, eh?
Yeah, I can't stand Katniss and Peter. But speaking of Twilight...
Yes.
There is a couple from Twilight on my list, and that is Alice and Jasper.
As you did like them?
Yes.
That is just exactly the same as me.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're like my favourite couple. They were just so cute. Yeah. And even though Jasper was like, had a very traumatic life, and was a little bit weird, but they were like perfect for each other. Yeah,
they were cute. Maybe that's what I am. I'm like Team Jasper, not Team Edward or Jacob.
We just go for the side characters.
Yeah, exactly. So much better than the main.
Who in the Hunger Games also gets together? No, and they all die. Yeah. Do you have any of the couples?
I do. I have a couple. Wesley and Buttercup from The Princess Bride. But, quick sidebar, I cheated because it's one of my favourite movies of all time, but I haven't actually read the book, even though I have it. So, yeah.
I knew this was going to come up.
Why?
Just because I think you've mentioned it before, and I was like,
Probably.
yeah.
Yeah, I just love them. But I don't know if book them is the same as or similar to movie. Have you read the book?
No, I've only watched the movie.
Maybe I need to read the book. I just love, like, As You Wish, his, like, little catchphrase. Oh, Wesley! So cute.
Imagine if that's not even in the book.
It's probably not even in the book.
I don't know, because, like, I feel like a movie like that could either be identical to the book or, like, totally nothing to do with the book.
Yeah. Should we check? I can check right now. I'm going to check. Hold. Stay there. Stay there. I'm checking. Okay. Okay, I have the book in my hand. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. The Princess Bride by William Goldman. Introduction. Skip. This might take a while.
Are you just scanning every page for As You Wish?
Maybe. I'm just need the bit about... Okay, so far it's quite different. It's in the book! Farm boy, fetch me this. Give me that, farm boy. As you wish. That was all he ever answered. As you wish. Fetch that, farm boy. As you wish. Dry this, farm boy. As you wish.
Stop reading!
Excuse me, podcast listeners, while I just read this book. Should we just have a reading session? I'll just read you The Princess Bride aloud. Okay. Lovely. Oh, Wesley lay dead by the machine. It's just such a great story. Okay, you know what? I need to read this. Okay, I'm going to read this. I can't add this to my vow to read this year, can I?
You could just make a larger vow to read.
I could. Oh, and guess how many pages it is? It's only 4 pages. No, 400 pages. It's not 4 pages. Alright, I'm glad we discovered that. Good.
One is Callum and Seffi from Noughts and Crosses by Mallory Blackman.
Okay, I haven't read that yet. I've got the whole series.
I haven't read it since I read it for school, which was, I want to say year 10, possibly year 9, so it was a while ago. But I remember really loving the book because I love these two as a character, as like relationship together, and it's really cute. And I think that's the reason why I didn't really like the other books. I think I've only read like the second, maybe the third, but they're not as coupley anymore, and they grew up and things happen, so I prefer them more in the first book. And I definitely recommend reading it.
Does the series like go across like a wide time span then?
I can't really remember, to be honest. I think it either does or it just, because of the situation they're in, they kind of have to grow up quickly.
Okay,
and, situations mean things change quickly, even though they might not necessarily age.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. But it has been 10 years, so...
Okay, yeah. Who knows?
Who knows? And if you read this recently and I'm talking total rubbish, then do let us know.
Oh, yeah.
I recommend people read it, and I also recommend myself to reread it so I actually know what's happening.
Yes.
And then the last couple on my list was Etta and Nicholas from Passenger.
Okay, yes.
And they kind of remind me of Kel and Lila.
Okay, really?
They go on the adventures together. They're not really, they don't really like each other, and then they kind of, fall in love from doing all the adventures together, and then they're, have to cross the world and time to find each other again.
Cute.
And,
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I haven't read that one yet. So many books. Too many books. Too many books. Yeah.
Yep. So those are all my relationship couples.
Okay, I just have...
romantic couples.
I just have 2 more, and they are Laszlo and Sarai from Strange the Dreamer, which I really liked their relationship in the first book, which was told by Laszlo's perspective, but then the second book, Muse of Nightmares, I didn't enjoy as much, and it was from like more Sarai's. I keep saying Sarai, and it's Sarai. Would you reckon Sarai? Sarai?
That sounds like so, yeah.
Sari? I think in my head it's Sarai, but I don't know if that's right. Anyway, if Lainey Taylor happens to be listening, please correct me. Yeah, and my other couple was Giovanna and Raphael from Anger of Angels, which I read last year and really enjoyed that as well.
Mm-hmm.
That was quite cute.
I have three more like bestie / group couples.
Mm-hmm.
3? No, 4. I take that back.
Yep.
And one of them made it onto my top 3.
Okay.
Which was Liesel and Rudy from The Book Thief.
Cute! I had them as well.
Yes. Like, technically they end up being like a romantic couple,
yeah.
but they're just so much better as friends, and they're so cute, they're so adorable, they're so little, and the end is just heartbreaking. And
yeah, it is.
I have feels for them.
Yeah, they're really cute.
Yeah. Who do you else have?
I have quite a few on my like kind of favorite friendships list. One like group is the Marauders from Harry Potter, but like just as they're like they're just like the unit of them. Yeah, it would be really cool. I think I wrote a post one time on my blog about kind of spin-off series that would be fun to see from Harry Potter, and I think a Marauders group back in high school would be a fun story to read.
Yes. Yes.
Because they just get up to,
I mean, come on, read my fan fiction.
Yeah, see? I need to do that.
It was like, how many chapters of that?
Yeah. So I love them. And then I've got a couple from Lord of the Rings. So Legolas and Gimli. But then I don't know, and then Frodo and Sam. But I don't know if I like their friendship because of the movies.
Yeah.
Because I've read Lord of the Rings. Well, technically, my dad read it to me when I was younger. He read it aloud to me. But technically, they are from the books. So I feel like it can kind of,
I feel like most characters are very similar to their book characters, apart from Ginny.
Yeah, apart from Ginny. We won't talk about her. Yeah. Yeah. So I just love Legolas and Gimli, especially. I also have on my list Nina and Inej from Six of Crows, which is really cool. Mm-hmm. And then Kath and Reagan from Fangirl, even though they don't get on very well. Reagan's her roommate when she moves to college. Yeah. And they don't really get along, but I feel like at the end they kind of become more friends. Mm-hmm. And then in a similar YA style book, Will and Tiny from Will Grayson, they're just really funny guy friends, and Tiny is brilliant. And then I just had one more buddy friendship that I really like, and that is Stanley and Zero from Holes.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I just love Holes so much. Yeah. Yeah. That's a great story. Yeah. Yeah, and that is my list of favorite friendships.
Okay. I'm gonna start off with Fred and George.
Yes.
Because they are great.
Yep.
They are the bestest duo ever.
That is true. That's very
so
true.
We have to go on this. I had Monty, Percy, and Felicity.
Oh, yes.
From Gentleman's Guide / Ladies Guide.
Yeah.
They're just great.
They are so great.
I love how their relationships develop just over the 2 books. It's great.
Yeah.
I also had Astrid and Nick from Crazy Rich Asians. They are cousins, I want to say, but they're adorable together. They just tell each other everything.
Yeah.
And then my final, kind of like a group, but kind of like half a group, but kind of not, but is the from Court of whatever you want to call it. That's that series of books. So Bryce and Cassian, Azrael as a trio, but then also with Morrigan and Amryn. So like the 5 of them, they're just great. Yeah. They're just always just digging on each other. It's great.
Yeah, awesome, cool. Oh, fun. I really need to keep reading.
Yes, you so do. You so do.
I just feel like I'm going to be reading this book for the rest of my life. I feel like this is my life now. And I've kind of accepted that, It's just never going to end.
You will finish. It'd just be like
Yeah.
2-3 weeks away.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, there is a couple of good friendships in that book. Emma, the main character, and her friend Christina, they're like pretty tight. They're pretty cool.
I feel like I've forgotten so many good friendships.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, definitely.
Like, obviously, the Golden Trio. They are excellent friendships.
Yes.
And then, like, Luna and, like, Hermione and stuff, like...
Yep. And, like, Seamus and Dean at the beginning. Not so much at the end. They kind of have that... Yeah. Yeah. And even, like, Dumbledore and McGonagall.
Yes. Oh, McGonagall.
Yeah. Oh, McGonagall. Yeah, we love McGonagall.
Like, there's probably loads. What do I even read? I don't know what books I read anymore.
Who am I?
I don't know. I just keep thinking of them, and they're not books. They're like TV shows or something.
Yeah. And I know that there will be characters I really like together, whether that be friendship or like couple in a Throne of Glass series as well. Like, I'm sure there is.
Yeah. Some of the Game of Thrones characters, I don't know if I like them because of the TV show or the books, because I've only read 2 of the books, but the books are different to the TV shows, and I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
That was quite a few anyway.
That was quite a few. We managed to get through a lot.
Yeah. Let us know if we've missed any, because we probably have.
Definitely.
Who is your favourite couples? Tweet us. Send us really cute fan-made pictures of them.
Oh, please do. That would be lovely.
Yeah, send us fan art.
Send us
my God.
fan art.
I will have fan art of like any of these.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be awesome? Especially Wesley and Buttercup, please. Arty people of the world. I would like to see that. Oh, I can't believe the book says As You Wish. I'm so excited about that. I'm also excited about all the couples and friendships I have yet to read. You know?
Yes.
Like, what will King of Scars bring me? I don't know, but I'm excited. I'm so excited.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm going to read next. Wait, I do. I think I'm going to read a Nicholas Sparks book, so I'm sure there'll be a great couple in that.
The whole book will be about a couple.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be romantic as hell.
Yeah, because Nicholas Sparks doesn't know how to write anything else.
No, that's literally it. I will be pouring my heart out of these random characters. That is literally my life.
Mm-hmm. Which one are you going to read?
Every Breath, I think. I think that's next on my list.
Is that the latest one?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but that depends if some of the books have like arrived before then. But we'll see. We'll see. Join us on the next podcast to find out what I actually ended up reading.
Dun 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 dun.
Stay tuned.
Whether the couples and friendships in this episode made you cringe or nod your head in agreement, we would love to know your thoughts. Who are your favourite couples and friendships from fiction? Let us know by flicking us a tweet at Rants and Reviews or tagging us in a book post on Instagram at Rants and Reviews Pod. Until next time, happy reading.